Okay, today we've got a 2018 Ford F-150. We're going to do a horn install on. I'm gonna put this on it. This is just one I picked up off of Amazon. For some reason, this particular truck, the horn sounds different than a lot of them. This is the one that we all use for company trucks where I work at. And it seems like about 20% of them have a horn that sounds like this. And then the rest of them have a horn that sounds like a normal horn. So we're gonna put this horn on it and see what it sounds like. Pretty simple install. As you can see, behind the grill there is where we're headed. So I'm just gonna get a screwdriver and pop all these out and take this piece of plastic here off, and that'll give us access. If you've never taken one of these off before, all you gotta do is get a flathead screwdriver, stick it right here in the little groove, work it a little bit, pop it up till it's loose, and stick your screwdriver under there, pop the whole thing loose. It comes right out. Just be careful not to break them. If you do break them, you can replace them really cheap. Okay, our next step is going to be removing those 4 10mm bolts, and then we will come down here to the side, this little filler piece, and remove those 2. Those are going to be 7mm, I believe, and we'll take it from there. After you remove those 2 little bolts there on the filler piece, just grab a hold of it and give it a little pull. It'll come right out. See if I can do this with the camera in my hand. I'm about to set the camera down and come back to it. That did it. Mud caked up in there. Just work that around. I've already done the other side. Now that piece is off. Now that'll give us access to this bolt right here on both sides. Just need to remove that, and we should be able to take it right out. After you take out those 2 8mm bolts, just those inside 2, not the outside ones that go to your headlights, don't forget to come up here and disconnect these 2 connectors, and then we'll wiggle that grill out. I actually had to pry it with the interior removal tool right here. Got it out. This is what we're left with though. This gives you real good access to your horns, and we'll go ahead and get this new horn installed. What you gotta do is disconnect the wires from the other horn. I just cut them off and I added these connectors to it. Put the new horn in, and the wires right. We'll go ahead and reassemble everything and see how it sounds. I did double check it, by the way, before I put all this stuff back together. You always want to be sure and check it. But since I know it works, we'll go ahead and put it together and see how it sounds with the grill on. For anyone that didn't know, when you're putting these little snaps back in, just make sure it's pulled all the way out like that. Get a little squeeze there. Stick it down in the hole and then push it in, and it's secured. We've got it all put back together. Now we'll test it out and see what it sounds like, see the difference.